Hello, I created this quick video to show you how you can manage multi-git credentials when you're working with your team on Brainboard. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is to invite all our team members to join our organization. To do so, you simply need to specify their email address, their roles from owner to guest, and then you invite them. For example, for us, Shafiq is the owner of the organization and I am the admin. Once you have invited your team members, you can actually create different teams. For us, we have created a team from Cloud Architect, Guest, DevOps, Security Squad, and DevOps and Architect. To create your own teams on Brainboard, you simply need to choose a name, the admin, and the members. Once you have done it, you can actually create different projects on Brainboard. For example, here we have 3 projects: use cases, cloud strategies, and template catalog. To create your own project, simply need to specify the name, who are the admin, and the environment. Once you have done it, as the owner of the organization, you are going to add GitHub integration to Brainboard. So here you have the documentation to do so. And here you have the indication as well to help you set it up. Once you have done it, as an individual contributor, you can actually choose and create multi-git credentials for example, GitLab with the documentation to help you do it, Azure DevOps, here to help you set it up, and then Bitbucket. For example, here we have chosen to create a credential for GitLab. So to create your own credentials, you simply need to add the name, the base URL, and the token. For example, for us, it's going to be sessions, GitLab, and the token that is private. Here, you can choose the scope of the credentials. For which project, for example, use case is the project, then you have environment, for example, staging, and for which architecture. Here, as you can see, the project cloud strategies doesn't have the right and doesn't have the credentials here. So let's say now we go to deploy and we create a pull request. Here, Brainboard recognizes that there are missing Git credentials and that you actually need to open the Git settings. Here you can change the scope. For example, here you can select it as default for all your project, environment, and architecture. You save the changes. Then you go to deploy. And then here you create your pull request. For example, here we're going to add the description with the name of the architecture. Here you can choose either GitHub, GitLab, Azure DevOps, or Bitbucket. Let's say GitLab. Here you choose the project, the folder, and the main. So now we are going to create it. So here Brainboard packages all the files. It's super quick. It gives me the name of the pull request that I've done, all the changes that I've done as well, the name, so Tarak back requested to merge, and here it's ready to go. Now we are going to actually close this merge request. So here, now we go to modules, and here we can do the same thing. To import modules on Brainboard, you choose the source. You choose, for example, either GitHub, GitLab, Azure DevOps, or Bitbucket. Let's say, for example, we are going to choose GitLab, and here credentials sessions. Here we're going to choose, for example, AWS VPC. So here, and then we choose the source. We copy the source on Brainboard here. Let's say here it's AWS VPC module. Here we pin the version, either latest, meaning your module will always be up to date, or you pin, for example, here you have a different version of your modules. And then Here you can customize the icon and then you import. Here, if it's already taken, then you say, for example, VPC use case. Just an example, you import it. And once it's imported, you can actually use it. And then you can build your own module catalog with all your modules. Once you have done it, so here is for the modules. So here we can actually delete it. And then here, you can do the same thing when you want to import existing Terraform code on Brainboard with GitHub, GitLab, Azure DevOps, Bitbucket. Let's say, for example, we would like to do it for GitLab. Here, we are going to choose, so the name here. The architecture name is going to be Azure VNet. Here, we have the credentials sessions you can open, and then you can actually generate your diagram from the Terraform code. So actually, I showed you in this video, so here we can change it, showed you in this video how to manage multi-git credentials when you're working with a team, and how to do pull requests, how to import modules and build your own module catalog, and how to generate your diagram from your existing Terraform code. I hope this video has been useful for you, and if you have any questions, I will be happy to help you set it up. Have a great day.